Morning everyone, welcome back to Walking Wild. I'm lucky enough to be able to walk out to these locations that you can see behind me. And today we're going to be looking at the stop line green. That's the embankment for the Halt to Devizes branch line, which was still operational in 1940. So we're going to be walking along there, and along the way there are numerous pillboxes and anti-tank positions such as this one behind me that are still part of the stop line blue. We then merge into the stop line green. So stay with me and let's see what we can find. The stop line green running for some 100 miles, stretching from High Bridge in Somerset, kind of a semicircle around the outer extremities of Bristol, and finished where it joined the River Severn in a place called Upper Framelode. We've walked about, I don't know, half a mile, 750 metres or so. We've come across this one. Its field of fire is out through the back there. So this is the entrance. This is where the 2-pounder was wheeled in. And you can see the slot in the middle there. I guess that's where the carriage sat when it was firing to stop it rolling backwards. That's a bit of an assumption, but I assume that's what it was for. Now we've come inside. As I say, here's the firing position there, looking out towards the Kennet Haven Canal, so it's protecting that side. There's the blast wall there, with some nice graffiti, and looking around this side, these are the small arms firing positions here, there, and across there, and there obviously. And hopefully you can see this on the wall. There's some hibernating peacock butterflies. Wonderful. So by default, these abandoned locations are fantastic habitats for wildlife. So we've walked 300 or 400 metres around the perimeter edge, following the hedge line round from the Type 28 back there. Without the database, I never would have found this one. I've cleared a little bit of the vegetation away so I can get in there, but extremely well hidden. You'd never see this out on a normal walk. You probably walk straight past it. Let's go take a look inside. But fortunately, the entrance seems pretty clear still, so that's good. There's a small arms firing pistol slot there, looking in towards the blast wall. Yeah, there is some rubbish in here. Old bicycle seat there, and a few crates and stuff, and an old table. There will probably be, as you can see, some more wildlife, some more peacock butterflies hibernating over the winter. So walking back down this concrete path here, this concrete road, we reach a point here where this small bridge crosses over the Semington Brook. It's flowing from that direction and flows into the River Avon in that direction. And what you can see here are some anti-tank cylinders. There's one there that's tumbled into the brook itself. There's one you can see that side in there, but as we walk across, there's pretty much a little nest of them here. There's probably half a dozen. There's 1, 2, there's 4 there in that location. And there's 5, 6, 7, 8. So the anti-tank cylinders were used to block this bridge, combined with barbed wire, steel rail hedgehogs. They would have made a very formidable stop point. I've just walked up the road there from the Semington Brook and tapped on the owner's door. Richard has kindly let me come into his back garden where there's this Type 28. I mean, it's been completely buried, which is not a problem as such, and they've repurposed it as a storeroom. They store some of their stuff in there, and I think they store some of their meat in there because it's a nice constant temperature. So we did have a quick look round. There is a light in there, but there's some bats in there. There's some rare bats, I think lesser horseshoe bats. There's 4 bats hanging from the ceiling. One of them woke up and started flying around, so we've come back out, and I'm not going to disturb them. And yeah, big thanks to the owner for letting me in to see this one. Brook, as you can see, is flowing along there into the River Avon. So this is virtually the junction point of the green stop line and the blue stop line. In the distance is the old railway line that we walked along before. I know there's some more locations along there. We are now following stop line green. Yeah, Type 22 show-proof pillbox. This is sat right on the branch line, the Halter Devices branch line. I'm getting up on the top. You can't actually get round to the other side. I went up on the embankment, had a look, it's completely overgrown to the entrance. Needs cutting out with a brush cutter. Another cracking find. Coming up to the wonderfully named Packhorse Bridge. Stunning location. I understand there were some anti-tank hedgehog vertical rail locations here, but it's a bit overgrown. I'm struggling to see any evidence of it. That may be one of the socket locations there. Not 100% certain. I'm walking over, it's all overgrown. There could be some more vertical rail sockets hidden away. Probably just at both ends, that's probably all was needed. I said earlier, stunning location. So we've made our way across the other side of the River Avon, and this is our first, or my first, Type 24. It's got an entrance porch there. I believe that's an external blast wall. So this Type 24 is actually the closest location to where the blue and green stop lines merge. Hacked my way through the stinging nettles towards the entrance. If it is possible to get in there, but let's have a look. That's a little bit low for me, being 6'2" on my old legs. However, we're in. Not too much rubbish in here. No evidence of any bats that I can see at the minute. Butterflies again. Yeah, so my first Type 24. Firing positions all the way around. Superb condition, as you can see. And more butterflies, a few moths. Woken up in the light, back to the entrance. So a little bit like a London bus, wait ages for one, and two come along at the same time. So just literally, I don't know, 300 or 400 metres down from the last Type 24, there's another Type 24. I'm walking in through the entrance again, extremely low on my long frame, but we get inside, I'm sure. Here we are. Usual butterflies, and it's very well preserved. There's no rubbish in here at all. And I'm sure someone can enlighten me what these pedestals are for. Not to stand on, because you'll be hitting your head on the roof, so maybe kneeling on, or maybe putting your munitions on, I'm not quite certain. I'm sure someone would tell me. Back to the entrance. Okay, I'm going to get out now because I'm sinking in the mud. I just left that Type 24 there, come back over the Packhorse Bridge up there, and we're walking back towards Melksham. And there are some more discoveries along this way I'm hoping to find, so stay with me. Not certain if you can see it. There's a Type 24 in there. It's the bottom of someone's garden, opposite side of the river on private property. So we can't get in there. There's another Type 24 on our way back to Melksham on the stop line green. Well, this is a really sad sight. I mean, what was a Type 24 pillbox destroyed. That's terrible. Hate to see that. Just wanton destruction of a relic, an archive. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Really disappointed in that. That's not good. Not happy with that at all. I always say don't end on a negative, but that was a really sad sight seeing that Type 24 flattened back there. But we're nearly back home now. We're just walking back into the bottom of Berryfield. So, usual YouTube stuff, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Look out for the next ones, check the notification bell so you don't miss anything. And I'll see you next time.